Well, back to the Keefe D situation. So he's still awaiting his trial. But what was interesting is he tried to get his case overturned, right? Basically saying, oh, I was never in Vegas. This is all bullshit. I was just making this stuff up to make money from interviews and trying to sell some books. But in the process of him trying to get out, he also tried to say that, oh, I was offered a proffer deal that I should hold. But he actually showed his own paperwork because, when he cooperated, the Greg Kading thing where he was recorded talking about the whole shooting and everything, that was like 2006 or something. He provided his own paperwork where he cooperated both 1998 and 1999. And we read through the paperwork. He blamed, he blamed Reggie Wright Jr. for killing Tupac and Diddy. Suge, he said Suge was a big drug dealer. Mob James took over the drug operation. He said, Diddy killed Tupac, Suge killed Biggie, and he basically was naming all these people that we all know and telling on all of them.
Mm. So he's been telling.
He's been telling. He's been telling.
And this was you said this was in 98?
98 and 99. Tupac got killed in 96.
Oh, wow. So did he have well, obviously you didn't have immunity, nigga. Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
So his case, so he's going to trial?
Yeah, probably like next year.
He didn't get bailed out?
No, they tried. Wack100 actually tried to bail him out. They played my interview in court where Wack is talking about bailing him out.
Right.
They used that interview to not bail him out.
Damn.
Which, by the way, I had no idea what the rules are. He, just brought it up on himself.
Mm.
And by the way, we talked about this in my last interview. I tried to squash whatever issues you and Wack had. Unfortunately, it didn't work. Unfortunately, it didn't work. But I tried. I'm like, listen, I'm cool with both of y'all. Is it that serious?
It was nothing.
Yeah.
It was nothing. He didn't even say nothing. But he proved my point as far as him understanding the internet, right?
Yeah.
It's not a place where you need truth. So I was a nigga that was always trying to stand on principle, trying to stand on truth. It don't matter. If something he's saying is like a lie, it don't matter. He gonna say it. He said he spoke to the girl, and the girl said I was sleeping on the couch and all that. It's comical. There's no woman on this earth who could tell you that I was ever on the couch. But it don't even matter. It's just it don't matter.
Look. I remember when I was on Cameron's podcast, they said if I regret any interviews I'd done, I said, well, I brought in Gene Deal to talk about the Biggie murder, but he talked about a bunch of other stuff which ultimately didn't add up. He talked about situations where I've interviewed people that were actually there that said, no, it didn't actually happen. So what was Gene Deal's retaliation? Him and some other dude made a whole video about me. I guess they had gotten, my mom, she just wrote a little book about her life that she put out on Amazon. Yeah, just a little self-published stuff. I didn't even know she was doing it, but apparently they got her book and they read through it. And they did this whole story about Vlad's mother came to America in 1978 and went to go work for the Navy. That same year, 2 KGB agents got caught. So therefore, she's tied. She's a KGB agent that infiltrated the Navy. It was a whole big story. And I'm like, this is just funny.
The internet is...
It's just fun. I'm like, I'm not even going to try to defend this because it's so silly. It's so silly.
It's like, whatever, man.
My mom's never been charged with anything. My mom's
a I get it.
a retired lady.
I get it. And after a while, it took me a minute to understand that, though.
I wasn't even mad that they made this video. I just thought it was funny.
It was funny.
It was just funny, you know?
Laugh shit off.